Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Calendar with Droid Life. You can see sitting in front of me, Nexus 5 in an official bumper case actually. Another bumper up here in package, and then a couple of the LG quick covers, which are also official accessories for the Nexus 5. So these went live in Google Play yesterday. You can pick up the bumper for $34.99 and the quick cover is $49.99. So not cheap, but Google accessories, official accessories like this for their Nexus devices never are all that affordable. So we're hoping that, and I've just pulled these out of the box, that these bumper cases are a little bit more premium than your typical TPU case. TPU cases on Amazon you can pick up for most of the time less than $10. And then the quick cover is sort of like Samsung's smart cover that flips open and close over top of the screen of the device. Also offers some protection. So let's jump through these. Oh, there's also a wireless charger now available for this device and the Nexus 7 2013. We'll get to that in another video. So anyways, let's talk about the bumper. So the bumper comes in 4 colors. You've got bright yellow, bright orange. So this is bright yellow, bright orange. Then you have a gray and a black for those of you who want a little more reserved color. So anyways, let's take a look at sort of how this case fits on here. And let me pull it off actually so you guys can take a look at it. So you've got cutouts obviously for the big camera lens. There's your cutout for your flash, cutout for your headphone jack, noise canceling mic. And you've got a sort of stick out rubber bump here for your volume rocker and one for your power switch as well. And on the bottom, speaker cutouts and another cutout for your micro USB port. That's pretty much it. It's not super bendable. I mean, you could bend this if you wanted to, but I think you'd probably put a big crease through it. So it's definitely got some form to it, unlike a lot of TPU cases that tend to be really, really squishy and soft. This is actually fairly rigid on the side, which is nice because you don't want a case that bends away from your phone really easily. So it definitely has a good feel to it. Obviously it does have the Nexus logo, in case you guys were wondering. So let's pop the phone in and just see sort of what we're looking at. It pops in, really easily. First thing I always look for with a case is to see whether or not the actual case comes up over the display. So this one doesn't necessarily wrap over the display or the edge of the device, but it does stick up enough so that if you put it face down, you're gonna get some protection. So you can put it face down and kind of roll it around, and it's just gonna be sitting on the bumper itself, not on your actual display. So I really like that, especially if you're one of those people that leaves your phone face down a lot. In terms of thickness, it's not adding a lot. The phone's, fairly decent sized at 5 inches. With a case on there, obviously gonna get some thickness, but it's not necessarily a lot. I will say that the device does look pretty good with this color. I almost wish they would have just made a Nexus 5 in this color or the yellow, sort of like Motorola's do with the Moto X. In hand though, again, it feels soft. It's not necessarily sticky. It's also not necessarily super slippery. It's actually a pretty premium case. Is it worth 35 bucks? I will let you decide that one. Let's see if we hit buttons here. So button pressing, a little bit tougher than I would have thought. Let's go volume here. So volume, I am actually squeezing pretty hard to get those to work. A simple little button press, and those could loosen up over time. So they're not doing too bad, but the buttons definitely aren't quite as responsive as I would normally like to see. So not bad, but you definitely have to squeeze a little bit. So anyways, that is the bumper. Obviously you can take pictures, nothing there is affected. Again, feels pretty good in hand. This is the bright orange. Let's take out the bright yellow just so you guys can have a quick look at this thing. I'm really liking these bright orange and bright yellow colors. So, anyways, this is the packaging you get. So, official Nexus 5 bumper case. By the way, what is a bumper case? We know what bumpers are. They usually just kind of go around the outer edge of a case, but you call it a bumper case, then if you add a back to it, doesn't that just make it a normal case? Anyways, so here's bright yellow. So again, the same exact feel, cutouts in all the right places, still squeezing kind of hard to get the device to wake. Yeah, really nice. I mean, it's really bright. You're definitely going to catch some attention. Actually, if you look at this yellow one, it's going to be tough to tell on camera. It's almost kind of translucent here down at the bottom. So you've got these solid sort of yellow going around, and then this edge right here, you can see there's sort of a line right there. It becomes semi-translucent, which is kind of cool. So you can actually see through it a little bit. Definitely a different effect. Same thing over here around the volume rocker. Kind of a cool case, I'm not gonna lie. Again, $35 is a bit steep for a rubber case that goes on your phone, but this fits like a glove. I mean, you're not gonna find a case probably that fits much better than this. So anyways, there you have the bumpers. Let's dive now into these quick covers. So quick cover is black and white, or black and sort of a grayish color. These run $49.99, so not a cheap case whatsoever. And I'm actually gonna go into this lighter colored one since I have the white Nexus 5. and we will see what we're working with here. And it actually is pretty much just white, by the way. I thought it was kind of gray, but it's not, it's white. All right, so let's pull all this stuff out. Oh, there's actually an instruction manual. Look at that. It says pop in case, pop out case. Okay, I think we can figure that out on our own. All right, so you've got sort of a soft felt going on here on the inside, which will rest on your display and hopefully not scratch it. You do have a cutout for your top speaker there. No cutout for the notification light though, so just be aware of that. That will be covered up. Obviously a big gap down here for your speaker and your micro USB. They do have actual volume rockers built into this sort of flip, which is kind of nice. We're gonna see how those line up. There's your 3.5mm headphone jack, noise canceling mic, and there's a cutout for your power switch. So you'll notice the difference between the bumper and this. The bumper actually has a sort of physical presence on the outside of your button. Over here you actually have a cutout. So a little bit different there. On the inside obviously there's a cutout for your camera and the flash. And not sure what that is, although I'm wondering if that maybe helps wireless charging. It's interesting. On the back does not say Nexus, it actually just says LG. So if you want that Nexus to shine through, you are not getting it with the quick cover. So let's pop this guy in, see if we can follow those instructions. Actually, it goes in really, really easily. So this is what it looks like in. You've got camera sticking out there, obviously headphone jack exposed, flips open, and it does look like, is it sleep waking? Sure enough it is. This is actually a really nice feeling case, I'm not gonna lie. I almost like it a little bit better than the bumper. Feels just a little bit smoother around the edges, and this back soft touch white is really, really nice. So there you have all those cutouts again. And let's see how it is pressing buttons. So yeah, you can really get to the power button and it presses much easier on this case than it does on the bumper. Let's check out how the volume works though. See if we can do this way. Oh yeah, that actually works pretty well, even through that outside there. So the buttons definitely work a lot nicer on the on this sort of flip cover, quick cover, than they do on the bumper. Let's see if we flip it over. Yep, so it doesn't have a magnet to stay shut. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually falling down. But I wouldn't necessarily expect it to have a magnet to stay shut there. But anyways, this is a really nice quick cover. 50 bucks though, kind of steep, but not bad at all. And then again, if you flip it open, it does sort of sleep wake, which is very nice. Wasn't expecting that at all. So again, you don't have a cutout for the notification light, so you have to be aware of that. But anyways, these are the two official cases now available for the Nexus 5, and they're on Google Play. So $34.99 for the bumper, comes in 4 colors. You're looking at $49.99 for the quick cover, comes in white and sort of this off gray, and then black. So 2 colors, 4 colors. I'll let you guys decide. A couple of expensive accessories, a couple of well-made, nice accessories though that will fit your device great. So anyways, let us know if you guys have any questions. Peace.